Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashyata Desatarine Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaurabhakta Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Kham Karoti Vachalam Pangum Langate Girim Yat Patamaham Mande Sri Gurun Dinatari Hare Krishna. So Krishna is explaining about explained already about the foods in 3 modes. Now, next topic, Krishna will talk about sacrifice. Krishna told like Arjuna, like food, sacrifice, austerity, and charity. These have 3 different modes as per the faith. So after explaining about food, now Krishna is explaining about the yajna or sacrifice. Aphala akankshibhir yajyo.
Aphala akankshibhir yajno.
Vididishto ya ijjate.
Vididishto ya ijjate.
Yashtavyam eveti manaha.
Yashtavyam eveti manaha.
Samadhaya sa satvika.
Samadhaya sa satvika.
So,
Afala akankshibhir yajno. Vididishto ya ijjate. Yastavyam evati manaha samadhyaya satvikaha.
Apalakanksibiryo vididisto yejite yastavyam yeveti manaha samadhaya sasatvika.
Translation and purport. Of sacrifice is a sacrifice performed according to the directions of scriptures as a matter of duty by those who desire no reward. Is of nature of goodness. Purport. The general tendency is to offer sacrifice with some purpose in mind, but here it is stated that sacrifice should be performed without any such desire. It should be done as a matter of duty. Take for example, performance of rituals in temples and in churches. Generally, they are performed with purpose of material benefit, but that is not in the mode of goodness. One should go to temple or church as a matter of duty, offer respect to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, offer flowers and eatables without any purpose of obtaining material benefit. Everyone thinks that there is no use in going to temple just to worship the God. But worship for economic benefit is not recommended in spiritual injunctions. One should go simply to offer respects to the deity. That will place one in mode of goodness. It is the duty of every civilized man to obey the injunctions of scriptures and offer respects to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So this verse about the yajna. Yajna means like a physical yajna, like where we can see the fire and all, and also the some austerities or some sacrifice that we do, like donating money or donating time, engaging our time also. That is also using our body. We do the sacrifice. We sacrifice, say, our time of enjoyment and go to, say, temple, or sacrifice time of sleep and go. So this type of austerities also we do. So temple or other places where we go for such sacrifices, like Srila Prabhupada mentions, like India, most of the temple, there are different types of sacrifices. And the Brahmins that in the temple, they recommend, okay, what's your problem? So if you are not well, or there is some financial problem, or you want to have new job, you want to have kids, you want to cure some disease, all this that we see there pujaris or the Brahmins, they will suggest different types of sacrifice, and they say, okay, you do this, and then your all the problems will be solved. So the temple has become a place where people go and try to uh, do some sacrifices, but there is always a desire for some return. So even if people give donation or do the sacrifice, they have some uh, desires to fulfill, and for that they do this. So Krishna says that that's not in goodness. That is something different, passion or ignorance, that Krishna will tell. But so then the question will come like, okay, if we don't go to these places of worship for any return, then what will be the motivation for people to go? Or what will be the impulse by which the person will go? So Krishna says, Krishna also tells that vidhi vidhi dishtaha yajate is it's vidhi dishtaya means it's explained in the scripture or Vedas. So why the person should go? It is just because he should go to temple to offer respects to deities. That is what is mentioned in the scripture. So the person will follow that. So even if there is no reason, the person will go to holy places and do the worships there, do some sacrifices there, but he don't want anything from that. So this type of worship is in mode of goodness. So this actually we all experience. Means sometime or other we have this experience that we do certain activity in some holy place or pilgrimage place, but we don't ask anything. We just go. We take a bath maybe in the river. We go to the temple. We offer obeisances. We sit there for some time, but we just don't ask anything. And when this thing happens, then actually our heart feels satisfied, because we have not asked anything. So this is the way of living life in goodness, that you don't expect also from God, or you don't demand the God. So Krishna says in 11th chapter, right? So we do our duty, and if God desires, then he fulfills our wish. So Arjuna requested Krishna to show the Vishwaroop, but what he said, if you so desire, if you think that I am qualified, then please show me this universal form. So similarly, we do all the activities as described by Vedas, and we follow the rules. Because why? Because why is a common question that our mind or intelligence immediately asks. Why I should do that? Until the mind finds something for self, it will not get motivated. But if there is some self-interest or self-fulfillment, then actually generally the mind and the senses are eager to do that. But if there is no reason, mind will stop, or mind will not feel the zeal to do that. So that time the intelligence should work, that I have to do this because that is what is mentioned in the scriptures. So what happens by doing all these activities, as scripture says, if you do this, you will elevate your consciousness slowly. So if it is mentioned in the scriptures, then I should do it, and I will do it. Whether the return comes now or afterwards, whether the returns or the effects are seen or not seen, I will do this because it is mentioned. So that is the we do as a matter of duty, that this we should do. So I will do this activity. So this type of thinking is mode of goodness, because we are trying to follow the scriptures. And if we don't follow the scriptures and do as per our wish, then Krishna has already explained in the last verse, last chapter, that it's a demonic mentality, that I will do some sacrifice and the people will worship me and I will become powerful. I will get rid of my sins. this type of mentality is demoniac. We have seen last chapter. That's how the demonic people work. And so, but in mode of goodness, we should do certain activities because mentioned. So in India, like most of you have experienced, right, there are many processes for, apart from scriptures, there are certain rules and regulations which are prominent to your particular family tradition. So after marriage also you have to go to some pilgrimage place and do some puja there. So why we should do it? Because we do it, everybody does it because that is the tradition set up by the family. So we do it even if we don't know the reasons, we do it anyway because it is mentioned. So that act is actually acting mode of goodness that should be done. So many times during the festivals or during the marriages or during the different pujas, the Brahman will tell, do this, we do. And sometimes people ask why we should do this, why not like this, why not like that. But that is not a thing to be changed or asked. It should be done as a matter of duty. Okay, if I have to do this, okay, I will do like this, that's it. By just following the rules and processes, we will get the results someday. We don't worry about that. So this type of living is actually mode of goodness. So when we do sacrifice, we should do because it is recommended in scriptures. So next verse, Krishna will tell about the how, if this is goodness, then how the person in passion will do this sacrifice. So that we'll see tomorrow. Hare Krishna. Comments from anyone? Okay, Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. We'll see you tomorrow.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Thank you, Hare Krishna.
Krishna, thank you.